Hello everybody and welcome back. We are playing some Immortals, but here's the thing. I had the whole thing recorded. Like recorded my voice. I was speaking it and I went to play it back and I'm like, hey, something's wrong here. And that's when I realized my mic was never working. So for this and for Yakuza, I have to redo it in post. But let me start this the way I started the other video. Well, not other video, but this video initially, which was, I know we're not at the place where we saved at, and there's a reason for it. When I initially recorded this video, all I did was move from the ruins that I was in to this area here, which was, where we have to go next. And I didn't keep it because I was such in a negative spot that I didn't want it to foreshadow how I was playing the game, because I was being a salty little bitch is what I was being. So I didn't want to be like that. I didn't want to have that, vibe in the video. It just didn't hit with me. So I said, nah, I'll just delete it, start over, and we'll go from there. So when I started playing this, I was, it was just a bad week. It was just a really bad week. It was a stupid week. So I didn't want it to compound into what I was doing and just muddy the waters or nothing. But I did enjoy going back into it with a, fresh head and all that. I am kind of upset it didn't keep my initial recording, but, it is what it is. So we hit the shrine, or not the shrine. I keep wanting to say Shrine Forge because of the place, just the forge. I hit the forge, upgrade some stuff, or try to, but we're broke. Broke is a joke. So that doesn't really get to happen, which is... My dog's over here whistling in her sleep, so I don't know if it's picking that up, but it's adorable. Anyway, I have to update these weapons, and I'm like, man, I don't know. I don't really like the arc light. I don't. I like the shriek bolt, and that's why I stayed highlighted over it, because I remember saying that, I like the shriek bolt a lot better than the arc light. The arc light sucks. I don't know why I got it. So that's why I was highlighting over it. And I'm probably just going to do this in segments, because I remember certain parts, like what I said exactly in the, area. And I don't want to have just me rambling about nothing, or me pretending to react to things that I already reacted to genuinely. I can say because the things that I do want to say are just my opinion. It's been my opinion for a while, and it's nothing bad. It's nothing like, oh, this game sucks. It's nothing like that, because I love this game. This game is amazing. So it's not going to be anything like that. It's just going to be about where we're at in the story. So it's not like it's going to be a false reaction, because it's just genuinely how I feel. And oh man, I really wish it got my recording. I'm just going to let this play.
More of an additive thing?
Like right here, I said, holy fuck, look at that thing, holy fuck. And it was just a genuine reaction, but now it's lost its spunk.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
Can't give you anything precise, Captain, but north by northeast, 5 knots. If Sandrak changes course, you'll be the first to know. Something wrong?
Just the fact that this mission and the war hinges on something that we don't understand. At all.
More proof that Jack is a liar. That's what I said there, and that's genuinely how I feel. Jack is just a habitual liar, and that's going to come more into play. It already has. So for a little bit, we're going to be exploring the area, shooting down those little essences, or essenci, or whatever you want to call them, little shards out the sky. And it's pretty much how we roll out until I keep going. And I don't know, I'm still tore up about it. I was like doing stupid shit, like I'd find the chest and go, secret chest, and like now it's not gonna hit the same. It's just not gonna hit the same. So we gotta go to Devon. Like everything shakes.
Hey, Dev?
This was built by the Ajman. You sometimes forget that there were great civilizations of such marvelous invention before Aristea. What's up, Jack?
So, you went to university, right? I mean, duh, you were just all, this was built by the Arjman, and I've never even heard of them.
If there's one thing my father expected of me, it was to treat history like a type of scholastic jambalaya and just continue.
Yeah, okay. So, you know, I've read a lot of books, and I know my numbers and stuff like that. It's just...
I don't think I've ever seen you so insecure, Jack. Is it the upcoming fight?
No. Well, yeah, kind of, maybe. Look, the thing is, Sandrak is super educated. You remember how he called me...
In our every meeting, a yipping pup. I remember.
Exactly.
In our every meeting, a yipping pup!
Didn't need to do it again. But yeah, that's, you know, I want to say something like that to him, right? Like, we're fighting and I'm all, yeah, and you're old. But not like that, obviously.
Oh, I see. An erudite put-down. A deeply cutting tit to his tat.
If that means what I think it does, then very much yes.
Well, let's make one for you. Like you say, Sandrak's very old, and he's...
A stuffed shirt.
Let's work on it. We'll give it right back to him. In our every meeting, so-and-so... Blowhard? Buffoon? Windbag?
Definitely blowhard.
Definitely. But something before it. In our every meeting, a what? Blowhard. Now, the old bit. Geriatric? Obsolescent? Fossil? Oh no, fossilized.
Geriatric's kinda mean.
That's the point, no? The world will forgive you. I think we've got it. Let's test it out. I'm Sandrak. Wait, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm Sandrak, and I'm bursting with power, and I have that bored patrician look on my face, and I go something like, fools for certain, there is no mercy, but of my white hot and branding make.
Shut the fuck up, you geriatric blowhard! What do you think?
I mean, just telling him to shut the fuck up is pretty good. He'll absolutely hate it.
Huh. Yeah, I guess you would.
And you really sell that part of it.
Yeah, it feels good. Okay, thanks, Dev.
Happy to help. Now, get up to the control room. I'll join you shortly.
That's still one of my favorite parts. That still cracks me up. That is like, I love that you come up with an insult and it like really ties in the relationship, like the friendship you've built with Devon up to this point. I really thought I'd be able to jump on that. I really thought I was getting something done there. But I end up fighting the intrusive thoughts a second time. I really thought you could jump on it though. I was like, that'd be cool if you could ride it. I should have known better, but I didn't. It's okay though, because we press on. And I'm like, huh, things are kind of quiet. a little too quiet.
Names to recollect. What's on your mind, Initiate?
Oh, I just heard you talking and thought maybe...
Has Sandrak changed course?
No. I don't know why he was almost running in circles before, but his movements have leveled out. Now it's a straight line.
Font of Kalalian. They call her the mother of the water spirits. She's quick and wouldn't have been run down easily. She gave him a good chase.
Did you just make that up? I thought you guys didn't know anything about the fonts.
I don't know what they look like. And outside of the font and the Palathon, I've never known where they were. But that's never stopped Magni from telling stories about them. Speaking of the font and the Palathon, what did she show you on the path that you took with you? The one most important to you, I mean. I'm just curious.
Her name's Luna. The friend I mentioned during my graduation, or whatever you call it.
The one the Rosharnians killed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's who I'm talking about.
You two have unfinished business.
What?
That's what the path was saying. You must not be able to bury her, Jack. You need to figure out how. Carry on, Initiate.
See, that hits a lot harder because of what you find out about Luna. Also, Crackshot did that perfect. That was too good. That was too cool for school. But anyway, yeah, what she was talking about. Yeah, he has to kind of like bury the idea that they'll be like friends. But she doesn't know that Luna is the hand of Sandrak, so it's gonna make things a little dicey. A lot dicey. A lot dicier. Yeah.
Action stations! Action stations!
Here we go.
Get to the control room and protect Selko. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
So I noticed for some of these, you could kind of like intervene before your comrades, you know, get thrown off the side of this Goliath. And there were a couple times where I failed, so I don't know if that affects later on. I mean, I'm at a point now where it may not matter. I don't want to give too much into it, but it may not matter. But at the same time, I do try to help as many as I can, even though I screwed up quite a bit. Also, not really a spoiler, but we did this whole rush, no deaths. We did really good this episode. I was super happy. Super happy with the way it turned out. I still don't know why that didn't work. I still don't know why. Like, you see the lash just connected to it, and it still just was like, not today, loser. And then finally it works, which I'm like, whatever. I gave it the double middle finger, and then slapped it across the face. I do love how real things get in this point in time. Like, they are just like ransacking everything that has to do with like the Palathon and everything about Lucian. Like, they're just destroying it, trying their best to keep all of the Magnite out of them. Like, not out of them, but out of it. I was gonna say out of their business, but then I was like, oh no, them, all of them. I don't know where I was going with that, but all of it, keeping them out. They don't want Lucium involved. They don't want the Palathon involved. They don't want nobody involved. They want Sandrak to just have this power. The Rasharnians believe that Sandrak will fulfill their prophecy. Yeah, we'll see. This thing here, I thought this thing was gonna do me in. I'm like, oh no, here we go. This is where I die. Because so far we were doing great. Then I'm like, oh my god, I'm eating those health crystals like they're Skittles. And I don't know how much more I got. The bag's looking kinda empty. So I just keep at it and we get it. Knock them out. I do want to reiterate that I love the combat to this game. Like, it really makes you think on your feet because there's so many ways to go about it. Well, one, you have the shield, you can use both hands, so it's like, it's better than dual wielding because each hand is a different utility. So like, you have the lash, you have the disrupt, you have the slow down, you have the shield, then you have your standard attacks, and you have 3 standard attacks. It's really cool. It's really cool how they do it, and it feels great to play, so I do love how they do that. And the puzzles. The puzzles are so much fun, dude. Like, even the ones that I have not figured out yet, like I haven't remembered where they were at specifically. Obviously, I can't do those yet, but I'm excited to do those because the other puzzles in the game have been a lot of fun. Even when I was stupid and I'm like, oh yeah, how do I do this? And then I fumbled upon myself. I dropped the bag, so to speak.
Jack, this is stupid. Turn back. There's no reason for your people to lose their lives.
You shouldn't underestimate them. They used to be your people too, remember?
Sandrak's already started binding the font. He'll be unstoppable when he's finished, and there's nothing any of you can do.
Yeah, well, I've still got a trick or two up my sleeve. And you could help.
You know I won't.
And stop wasting my time.
Kinda funny how we were just talking about that. It also makes me wonder what's gonna be the end game. Like, what's gonna happen now that we have the mark? You know, how are we gonna go about using it? Because Jack ultimately just was like, oh, we can control it, and then that was it. Like, there was no real hatched plan. He was just like, ooh, power. And I feel like that's exactly how it happened with Sandrak. Like, I hate to compare the two like that in the parallel, but I feel like they're one and the same as far as their goals and what they initially set out to do versus what happens. So we'll see, but I don't know. He's stupid. Jack is very stupid. He's a liar. He's stupid. But he's also cool. I like Jack. this is where you know where shit gets real. We're at the top floor.
Selko!
Hold still, Captain.
We're here.
The font is on the bottom of the sea, and he's holding the waters back.
He's draining the font. We gotta go. Now.
Go! Devin can steer in my stead. We'll hold off the Rashanians.
I'll do what now?
You are broken and you are bound, Dream of Kiladian. The Font of Aristea was thinking of you as anything more than a tool.
Quiet.
Jack! Use your mark to destroy it now!
He doesn't have any such mark, my dear.
What?
Stand down, brother. You could rejoice with me. The work is almost done.
Or you could just shut the fuck up.
Manners. Every moment of your life has existed in the orbit of my own. You cannot describe yourself without mentioning my name. I am the sole catalyst for your sense of purpose. There comes a time when any thrall buckles in their chains. But I never put them there. You see me as your enemy because I don't see you at all. A triarch.
The opening with Sandrak, I felt perfectly encapsulated the moment. I didn't think that anything was lacking in that. Super happy with how it turned out. I also love how he implemented just saying, you know, shut the fuck up. But really good fight. Really good. I love the dynamic between the two characters. It's almost like it's father to son or something. There's something else going on. And I really thought I was in trouble in this section because I was just health crystals like they were a bag of M&Ms. I used the Skittles ones already, so I have to use a different candy, but I really thought we was in trouble.
Kill the immortal. Give that back. Vision! Vantifo! Vision! There's no grace in your magic, no skill.
Me still thinking I'm in trouble because that's our last health stone again.
I need more time. Power wasted on Olympus. Let me bring this to a close.
at this point is like when I started getting the confidence. I'm like, yeah, fucker, you're gonna die. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
Do not let him interrupt.
I do like how you move back and forth, taking control of the binding stone. Kind of like implementing your attack against them.
Not. Foreseen, I can tell. No more.
At this point, I was just ready to tank any damage because I knew it was over. Like, I'm like, okay, they split it off into sections. Bam, we did it.
Great. I'm back here. The Shrouded Realm.
And this is where I have the biggest debate in the world. I'm like, do I switch? Because honestly, it's better. Like, the Triarch's Wrath is good for early game, but where we're
Just
at,
like the Pale Forest.
no bueno.
Something about the fonts weakens the barriers between the worlds. Oh, hey. We gotta stop meeting like this. Shit! Wait!
That is fucking cool right there. Just saying.
Zendara, on your feet! We've gotta go now! The sea's collapsing on itself!
Let it be your tomb.
Or, how about yours?
Get in! Dead. He's gotta be.
Maybe not dead exactly, but extremely inconvenienced.
We lost the Binding Stone, Jack.
Found it.
I was so stoked when that happened.
Hey, where's Zendara?
Already flying back to the Palathon, I suspect. Or searching for some errant Rashanian Harriers to pummel so she can work her aggressions out before speaking to Kirkham.
Wait, what?
You're joking. You completely went against orders at the Shrine Forge, Jack. And you hid it from all of us. You made us look like fools.
What? No, you mean the control mark? Sandrak's gone. We got the Binding Stone. Devin, we just won the war.
Kirkham told you to destroy it, not bring it home.
Devin, you cannot be serious right now.
Just go, Jack. Kirkham's going to be positively beside herself with anger when she finds out what you did. You need to take this seriously. It will go over very badly.
And it makes sense, because Jack, you're a liar. You're very much a liar. You deserve all of it because you're a liar. So before I went back to face any wrath, I just went ahead to upgrade the weapons and deconstruct the Triarch's wrath. Spoiler, I know, but that's basically what we're doing. And then it's going to be some story stuff, and then we'll go from there. The big moment is coming where Jack's gonna get cussed out, and I still stand on it. He deserves it.
This is the front. The bulk of the Light's army musters there, ready for the big push. I've run through the war games countless times. When Sandrak had the Binding Stone, our chances were slim to none. All these soldiers, When you look at them, Jack, what do you see?
I know you want me to say I see loyalty or duty or something like that. All right, that way I can step into some irony or whatever you can use to... Look, I know you're using this as some kind of preamble to tell me you're angry with me.
I am goddamn furious.
I'm sorry. I got to the Shrine Forge and there was a choice I could make.
No, there wasn't. There wasn't a choice. Who told you there was a choice? Zendara, you were as field commander. Did you get to the Shrine Forge and say, make it up as you go along?
No, sir. Our objective was to figure out a way to destroy the Binding Stone.
Then why is it in my war chamber, Commander?
I gave no indication that we were to deviate from that objective, sir.
So you're telling me that you're unable to control your people? Is that it?
Don't yell at her. I did it.
Chain of command, Jack. And I'm getting to you.
Okay. If I can just say one thing. That right there is unnecessary with that right there. I got us control of the ultimate weapon. And we can roll right now into Rasharn by ourselves and force their surrender without firing a shot.
Oh, you've got it all worked out. I didn't realize that.
Am I the only one in the room that sees the last 24 hours as an unbelievable victory? I mean, what part of Ultimate Weapon don't you like?
The part where it's a corrupted Aristan artifact, Jack. When we all know Aristan is really just another word for weapons from yesteryear that we are absolutely unprepared for.
Maybe you're unprepared.
And you aren't? When I found you, the only thing you were prepared for was exploding and taking the rest of Saren with you.
The last time I talked with Sandrak, he pulled the same "you wouldn't exist without me" lecture you are. So you're a little late to the party, sir.
You will go back to the Shrine Forge and get the mark you were ordered to in the first place.
Can't do it.
And then you will come back here and destroy this thing.
Oh, no, I'm being for real. I can't. The machine, it broke.
Don't fuck with me, Jack.
Are you serious right now?
I'm not. And I am. All right, and I can control it. Why can't you see that?
You can't control it. No one can. What if Sandrak really isn't gone, and he gets it back? What then? It stays here, under lock and key. Take it to the vault.
You're making a mistake.
Take it to the goddamn vault!
See what I mean? Well deserved. Well deserved. Good job, Kirkin. But at the same time, can we become evil? Can we do that? Can we do that? There's gonna be some things. And if there's a choice, I might do it.
Jack, come see me at the scrying hub.
Can it wait? I need some time to cool off. Kirkin tore me a new one.
No, it can't wait, Jack. Come see me right now.
You gotta know that's not gonna be good either. Like, because usually Devin's pretty cool to you, but he's like, no, can't wait. Get your ass over here.
Magister?
Friend!
All right, Belming. I should go. Okay, what's the big deal?
You two, give us the room. Move. Room, seal and set scrying wards. Remember when Sandrak breached the Palathon that one time? What fun. And afterwards, it was up to me to strengthen our security enchantments against Roshanian magic.
Yeah?
Well, they worked. Who the hell is Luna, Jack?
Just stop, Luna. Rosharn doesn't have its own colors. How can you even ask me that?
What is it? Some kind of spectral projection? The real question is, who are you communicating with?
Wait, are you spying on me?
Are you spying on us? Is this Luna a Roshanian agent?
No! Yes, she grew up with me in Saren. She took care of us. Turns out... Look, it's so messed up, Dev. Luna's...
The friend you say is dead, which is very sad, but also very not true, because it turns out she's a Roshanian agent.
Worse. She's the hand of Sandrak.
Oh, do me a favor!
I know. I swear I was going to tell you. You already kind of knew. You noticed me looking at her in one of our briefings.
She can hear our mission briefings?
No. At least she says she can. And I believe her, because when we mind link or whatever, I can't see or hear anything around her either. It's not... It's a corrupted spell, Devin, not some kind of covert intelligence device thing. I promise. Thaddeus cast a Rosharnian spell. That's what you detected, so we could walk around in each other's heads, and she got in somehow. I didn't say anything because I wasn't sure what to do. I thought maybe I could convince her of something I hadn't come up with yet, all right? It's messy. But I was never going to let her hurt us.
You said she killed Thaddeus.
Well, I was never going to let her hurt us after that. Devin, come on. She didn't interfere in the Deep Mirror. She hasn't come after us since this whole mindfuckery stuff happened. And now that Sandrak's dead, we can...
Stop it. Just stop. I think you should leave.
Okay. I'll, be in my room.
The Palathon. You should leave the Palathon. This is bad, Jack.
You're serious?
Whatever I decide to tell Kirkand, I'll let you know beforehand.
Once again, that was well deserved. And now, this is where I initially thought, do we have a choice? Because hell yeah, after everything that happened, even though Jack lied, I'd become evil. I'd destroy everything. We could become the next hand.
Luna, I don't know how to do this. We need to talk. Can you, show up?
Hey, kid. Fancy that. I was just about to reach out. Bet you some wires got crossed.
Thaddeus?
Don't get spooked now. I ain't a ghost. Turns out...
Something went wrong with your mind walk spell?
Hey now, that spell would have worked just fine if it weren't so rudely imposed upon. Now I keep getting visions of you and that girl and...
Same here. Well, not with you. This is the first time with you.
Well, I guess you just know everything about everything.
I didn't know you were alive. I've been telling everybody you were killed.
Sorry to disappoint. Suits me better that way, to be honest. I've been getting a little long in the shadow lately, and too many folks are starting to know where I'm getting to it.
The hell?
Sorry, Rook's on my ass about telling you to get over here. We need to talk about Sandrak. Man alive, would you shut up?
So this is where we leave off at. I just wanted to make an ending because one, we were running out of time and I didn't know if it was going to jump us. And, you know, all that stuff. So, I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all. And 1K gang. Let's go.